Let's start this edition of the Press Pass with a question for you, Evan. Actually, we put you on the spot here.
Uh-oh.
How many
I have no idea what he's
players?
about to ask.
How many players have the Patriots rostered this season?
66.
That is, you read my tweet this morning,
I did.
didn't you? 66 players now with Kai Forbath, the fourth kicker of the year, as the Patriots continue to go through the special teams gauntlet. I'm Alex Barth. He is Evan Lazar.
I do pay attention to your Twitter.
I appreciate it. This is the Patriots Press Pass, brought to you by ExpressVPN. Watch every football game for free. All you got to do is go to expressvpn.com/beat. Again, that's expressvpn.com/beat. So, Evan, here we go. Kai Forbath.
Yeah.
He's, I don't want to say he's just another face, but 85% on field goals in his career, 94% on extra points. He is more or less what you're going to get at this stage from an NFL kicker. And this is why, going back to Stephen Gostkowski, everybody was saying you don't want to have to switch kickers in the middle of the year.
Yeah, Bill Belichick called it not ideal, the situation this morning, especially with Nick Folk. An emergency appendectomy puts him out. I mean, it's not like it was a football injury, right, with, Gostkowski, and it wasn't performance issues like Nugent. So Patriots now on their fourth kicker, and Kai Forbath, they had him in for a workout. He almost won the job originally. He almost beat out Nugent. Nugent just slighted him a little bit in that tryout earlier this season after the Gostkowski injury. So here we are. Forbath was kind of the next guy in line. They obviously saw something from Nick Folk, though, that they liked, because Bill Belichick said Folk, quote, was not bad, which I think is about as good of a positive as you're going to get out of Bill Belichick if you're not Gostkowski or Adam Vinatieri and you're kicking field goals for him. But this certainly puts into perspective how lucky the Patriots have had it at the kicker position. They've gone through 3 kickers in the first 19 years of the dynasty. They've gone through 4 in one season.
Well, I wonder if you talk about what they liked with Folk, and this is kind of the road I want to go down here, is we saw it last week against the Cowboys, that intermediate kickoff. When he was getting it to the 10-15 yard line, he seemed to be pretty good at that, and they kept putting him back out there when Jake Bailey was the primary kickoff guy. So on top of that, you can include that, field goals, everything, because we saw when Nugent was here, right? They went for it a lot more often. They were punting from some shorter fields, things like that. How do you think this affects them situationally?
I think that this week it could affect them, because I don't know how up to speed Kai Forbath is going to be with Joe Cardona, with Jake Bailey, when the entire operation. Now, when Nick Folk on Sunday against Dallas, I thought the interesting thing was that was a monsoon, obviously, with a lot of crosswind, and the Patriots were sending him out there for long kicks.
They trusted him.
Yeah, they seem to really already trust Nick Folk, so I don't think Kai Forbath is going to be in the circle of trust as quickly as Folk was, or, Folk, it took a couple weeks maybe to even get to that point. So are they going to go for it on every fourth down? Are they going to go for 2 after every touchdown? No. I'm sure they're going to still kick extra points every single time unless the score indicates that they should go for 2. And my guess is that they'll be similar to Nugent, some sort of yard marker where they say anything past this point, we're either going to go for it or we're just going to punt it.
And it'll be interesting to see how that plays out. Jake Bailey told us in the locker room just before we came out here to shoot this that Stephen Gostkowski's been around. He's been helping with all these transitions. So you mentioned everybody need to get on the same page. At least there is a familiar face, even if it's not the guy kicking the football, who has been around. But fourth kicker, do we have to say and counting?
Yeah, grass isn't always greener, right?
That's right.
I think that a lot of people thought that Gostkowski going down was almost a blessing in disguise. I would say it's the total opposite so far. I mean, this is a very important position, especially when you get later into the season. Not only the weather and the conditions that they're going to be kicking in, but also, we're going to be in a situation at some point where they're going to need a clutch field goal, where they're going to be tied in the fourth quarter with 3 seconds left, and they're going to have to send a kicker out there to hit a field goal, and now it's going to be the fourth guy on the depth chart, technically.
So, Will's 4 kickers and counting. Sounds like a sitcom for the Patriots with Kai Forbath coming in here. For more analysis, kicking in everything, make sure you check out CLNSmedia.com. Follow us on Twitter at PatriotsCLNS. This edition of the Patriots Press Pass has been brought to you by ExpressVPN.com. To watch all football games for free, visit ExpressVPN.com/beat for your first 3 months free. For Evan Lazar, I'm Alex Barth. Thanks for watching.